Hey everyone, this is Tom Rowland from Saltwater Experience. We're down here in the beautiful Florida Keys today, and one of the things that we're going to go do is we're going to go bottom fishing. One of the fish that we really like to catch are the mutton snapper, and the mutton snapper often live in places where there are also other types of fish that we're not really after or can't catch legally, like the red snapper. There's a season on the red snapper, and most of the year they're out of season. Inadvertently, you catch some of the red snapper, they come up and they experience barotrauma. Barotrauma, if you don't know what that is when a fish comes up from a deep area and they kind of blow up like a balloon. It's very difficult to release them because they're full of air and they can't get back down. So there's a new law out, and to be compliant with this law, you have to have a venting tool or a descending device on your boat rigged and ready to go. What the descending device does is it will take the fish back down to depth. They decompress on their own, and once they get to the desired depth, it just opens up and lets them go. I'll show you exactly how this works. What we do is we have a second rod, and by law you have to have this rigged and ready to go when you're out there doing this type of fishing. You can't have it in a hatch or in your tackle box or something like that. It has to be rigged and ready to go. And in order to rig this, what we're going to do is we're going to have a second rod with a heavy weight on it and a swivel where we're going to attach this to the rod. When we catch one of these fish that's either undersized or out of season and they have experienced barotrauma, we're going to clip this to their lip. We're going to have this set at the desired depth, so 100, 200, or 300 feet of water, and then we will carefully put the fish back in the water and let it go down. Once it gets down to what you have set this device at, it will open up and the fish will swim off. It's really incredible how it works. A venting tool, you actually put a hole in the fish and manually push out the air. I prefer the descending devices because I think it's a lot less trauma on the fish. You don't have to put a hole in them and a lot less handling. So the descending device is really good. You have to have some sort of descending device or a venting tool on your boat ready to use to be compliant with the law. So I hope you come down here to the Florida Keys and experience some of the great fishing that we have, and I hope you catch the fish that you're after. But if you happen to get the ones that are out of season or undersized, make sure that you're both compliant with the law and know how to use one of these descending devices so that you can release the other fish safely and get back to fishing for what you want.